The topic on accounting is going to be end of the year adjustments. The knowledge of this account is going to make us understand the financial view or true view of transactions in an organization, and also how the closing entries or amendments are made in the books at the end of the accounting period, because we know accounting is prepared on a yearly basis, which makes it different from bookkeeping. So before I go into how to show how it is being adjusted in profit and loss or balance sheet, because knowledge of it is going to help us in a lot of accounting in topics such as single entry and incomplete record, departmental account, manufacturing account, account for non-profit organization, and etc. First, let's look at the types of adjustments. So, the types of adjustments. We have the first one to be the closing stock. We have the second one to be depreciation, which is a topic on its own, known as depreciation of fixed assets. We have drawings. We have bad debt. You can also adjust bad debts. We have accrued, and we have prepaid. But I'm going to focus more on accrued and prepaid as an adjustment. Okay. Before we look at the adjustment using accrued and prepaid type method, we have reasons for adjusting. Number one is to provide depreciation of fixed assets. For example, you purchase a motor vehicle in 2020 at 1 million, meaning in 2024 you can't sell it at 1 million naira again. So adjustment must be made. So also it helps us in to ensure application of double entry. And what does the rule of double entry says? For every credit entry, there must be corresponding debit entry, and vice versa. Also, it helps us to know the financial statements or financial position of an organization, and also it provides value of stock at the end of the year. Like I said, I'll be focusing more on accrued and prepaid. So let's look how we adjust using accrued and prepaid. So when we look at accrued, first of all, another name for accrued is owing. If you don't want to call it owing, you can also call it outstanding. If you don't want to call it outstanding, you can call it arrears or postpaid. And whenever you're adjusting in the final account, we had accrued, which is owing. So let's see illustration 1. For example, our rent in the year is 50,000 naira. Then the question says rent owing is 10,000 naira. So how much will be posted to the profit and loss account? Now to solve this, I said whenever we see the word owing and this is an expenses at the same time, we had to hit, meaning in let's say this is 2024 rent, and this owing simply means this is 2023 rent, meaning you are owing for last year. For you to know the one that will be posted in the profit and loss account, we need to add it together by saying 50,000 plus 10,000. So we add it together, it shows that what the one that will be posted to the profit or loss account is 6,000 naira in the profit and loss account. Just like I said the adjustment is going to affect the profit and loss as well as the balance sheet. But what we can see here is that what we only see the one that will be what posted to the profit and loss, which amounted to 6,000. We also know the one that will be posted to the balance sheet, it has to be the 2023, because that's what we are owing at that moment. So therefore, for the balance sheet, what we posted is 10,000 naira. So for the profit and loss is 60,000 naira, while for the balance sheet it is